welcome to Adventures Hours. I am Vic, and today we'll be exploring again the higher regions of the Taunus Mountains. We're very close actually to the highest peak, which is Herzberg, but we're now here just beside our first stop, which is the Baerenfichtensee. Translated, Bären means bear, Fichten are the spruces, and See of course the lake. So Baerenfichtensee. And here behind me you can see a wood carving of a bear. So let's go now and see this beautiful lake situated right here in the middle of the mountains. So we are here at the lower part of the stream. You can hear it's very loud. So as you can see, this is the Baerenfichtensee, a beautiful lake, clear water coming here from the higher altitudes. Today is a very hot day, but we did a great solution, and that is to come here in the high elevations. We're here in the forest, and it's very nice, humid and cool. Like in almost every lake, you have water lilies. So here is the connection. As you can see, it says Baerenfichtensee Fischwasser, and this means this lake is taken care by fishermen, anglers, and they have a club here, and they come here to fish. They have a nice beautiful view. So we're just having a small stroll now, going up to the corner. This is the valley. Here we have the stream that is feeding that lake you have just seen, and it's coming down from the high elevations from Herzberg, the highest peak. A beautiful meadow and a beautiful valley. Very nice. Oh, by the way, there's again a second stream there on the other side. You go and see it. When you're here, you have a feeling that you're somewhere in the Alps. Let's go. And this is the other stream, much stronger. Beautiful flowers here in the valley. Look at that. The valley. So we have left the Baerenfichtensee pond, and now we're here in Schmitten. This locality here is very famous for the fresh air. That's why it's called Luftkurort. Behind me is the Wiegerfelsen, a big stone cliff that has been, for safety reasons, closed. I guess because it's out of slate and is very dangerous for climbing. That's why it's not given for climbers. So we're now here in Schmitten, a locality in the high elevations where the palm trees grows. This is really a joke. I don't know who planted here a palm tree. First of all, it doesn't fit in this location, and second of all, I really wonder how this palm tree can survive in the cold in winter. Anyway, let's have a small stroll. The old church. Actually, it's not a place where you can see much, but as you can see there on the signs, the green signs, you have a lot of hotels and guest houses where you can stay overnight. And from here you can go very nice places for hiking, Sandplatten, Feldberg, Hochtaunus Tour, and that's why it's called here Luftkurort. So this is why this place is called Schmitten, because Schmitten derives from Schmiede. And Schmiede were the smiths who were hitting the hard iron, the hot iron, and making nails. So me and Zia, we're walking down this place. So it's right under this stone cliff, and it's actually a nice park in the valley. So these sheep are encircled by a fence, which is powered. It's a power grid. Not very strong, probably about 9 volts. And the dog is there to push the sheep out of the fence so they won't get a shock. The goats and the sheep. So we left Schmitten and now we're on the way to Pferdskopf. That's the Horsehead Mountain, and we make a quick stop here at this beautiful waterfall. I don't know why this waterfall is not mentioned anywhere. It's good we see it. So we just entered the small village of Herzberg. This is the old school. Everywhere you have here springs, fountains, beautiful scenic view. And this is actually to sit down. It's a bench. Now I get it. It's a bench. And you know what? We'll take advantage of it. Small snack. It's a beautiful, quiet place. So here we are in Herzberg after we ate. And now walking up the mountain that's behind us. Nice view. Which is the Pferdskopf. Time for hiking. So here we have a plant which is not very common actually, but you do find them, and that is the sweet woodruff, also called Waldmeister. It's a very sweet plant. I just tasted it, and it's being used for different purposes. One is for the taste itself. They make ice creams and jellies and of course liquors with this. And also it's said it's very good for the liver and for the heart. So here you go, the sweet woodruff in nature. Maybe that's what you call Waldgeist, the ghost of the forest. We have arrived. So we have arrived at the Pferdskopf. We're on top now, and here is a tower that you can walk all the way on top and have a nice view. And on top of this tower, there is a webcam, so you can see on the internet the panorama every day in all 4 seasons. So we're gonna walk up this tower and looking forward for a nice panoramic view. So not yet above, almost. But here we are now at the top of the trees. Look at that. The trees in the forest are always very tall because they're growing so they can reach the sun. Made it. Wow. If that's not a beautiful view. If that's not a beautiful view. On top of the Horsehead Mountain, Pferdskopf. It's a 300 degrees panorama view. And right there in front of us, that's the highest peak for the tower. That's Großer Feldberg. Right beside it on the right, that's the Kleine Feldberg. And right under the Kleine Feldberg on the right, that's the Altkönig. And right after Altkönig, that's Walsberg. (360 degrees panorama). Now this is really beautiful. So, and now it's down again. So, after leaving Pferdskopf, we're now here going to Herzberg, the Heart Mountain. We are here at the outskirts, the limits of the Roman Empire in those days. And here the Roman army was holding the borders and fighting against the Germanic tribes from the other side. This is one of the most well-preserved Roman fortresses. We will not go inside today. Romer Castle. And you can see it's very well preserved. All the ramparts. So as you can see, the Roman fortress is made out of stone. Very nice and solid. And the rest of the border was made out of wooden stakes and stones. See Herzberg. So we made it. It was about a 2 kilometers walk. You can see a tower here that's very common, that on some hilltops, mountain tops, you have a restaurant, like in Wiesbaden, Pferdskopf, Kellerskopf, also Großer Feldberg, and also here, Herzberg. The restaurant is a tower where you can go on top. I suppose it's closed because of Corona. You can also have a panoramic view. So here up he goes to the tower. And here's a resting place. Restaurant. Nice to come here on the weekend. Have to enjoy an outing. Panorama view from here, it's only from the top of the tower. This is the last point and the last stop of our tour today. We hope you enjoyed it. We have seen the Baerenfichtensee, the lake. We have seen the one cliff. Then we climbed up the Pferdskopf, and now here at the Herzberg. So we're now walking down back to the car. We hope that you have enjoyed this small tour. Hope to see you soon in the next video. Take care of yourself, and until then, don't forget, please subscribe now. The adventure is ours. Bye. Come on, let's go home, Zia. Yeah, downhill, it's easy.